History was made in the skies above Australia on December 8, 2024. For the first time ever, Boeing's MQ-28A Ghost Bat drone successfully fired an air-to-air missile and destroyed an aerial target. This isn't just another drone test, this is a game-changer for modern air combat. The Ghost Bat launched an AIM-120 AMRAAM missile at the Woomera Range Complex in southern Australia, obliterating a Phoenix jet-powered target drone. And Australia is so confident in this technology, they just committed nearly $1 billion to make it operational. Let's break down what just happened and why it matters. So what exactly went down during Trial Karila 25-4? The Ghost Bat wasn't flying solo. It was teamed up with a Royal Australian Air Force E-7A Wedgetail early warning aircraft with support from an F-18F Super Hornet. This is the loyal wingman concept in action, unmanned drones working alongside crewed aircraft. The MQ-28 carried a single AMRAAM missile on an external pylon mounted under the left side of the aircraft, right below the engine intake. Now, here's something interesting. The Ghost Bat doesn't currently have an internal weapons bay. That means the missile was exposed, which affects its stealth profile. But Boeing has hinted this could change in future versions. The missile launch was successful, and the target was destroyed. According to the Australian Defence Force, this proves the Ghost Bat is a world-leading collaborative combat aircraft capability. But how did the drone actually find and track the target? That's where things get interesting. The Ghost Bat has a prominent radome with serrated edges, suggesting it has radar capability. Some versions have been seen with infrared search and track sensors in the nose, but this particular aircraft didn't have that setup during the test. So how did it lock onto the target? Most likely, the E-7A Wedgetail provided targeting data through a data link. The Wedgetail is packed with powerful radar systems, and Boeing has already demonstrated the Wedgetail controlling 2 physical Ghost Bats, plus a virtual one simultaneously while tracking targets. Another possibility? The F-18F Super Hornet may have handed off the target to the drone. Either way, this test shows that the Ghost Bat can integrate seamlessly into a network of crewed and uncrewed aircraft. And that's the whole point. It's not about replacing pilots, it's about giving them a force multiplier that can take on the riskiest missions. The Ghost Bat's modular design means you can swap out the entire nose section to accommodate different sensors and payloads. One mission it might carry missiles, the next it could be packed with surveillance equipment. That flexibility is crucial for modern warfare. Now let's talk money, because Australia is going all in on this technology. The Australian government just announced a $930 million investment in collaborative air capabilities. The centerpiece? Transitioning the Ghost Bat from a prototype into a fully operational warfighting asset. Here's what that money is buying. 6 operational Block 2 Ghost Bat aircraft and development of an enhanced Block 3 prototype. Australia already has 8 pre-production Block 1 drones, and they'd previously ordered at least 3 Block 2 versions. These new contracts will bring the total fleet to at least 17 aircraft. The Block 2 drones are the pathway to operational capability, but the Block 3 is where things get really interesting. There are strong hints that Block 3 might include internal weapons carriage, which would restore the Ghost Bat's stealth characteristics during combat missions. And according to Australian Defence Minister Pat Conroy, the Ghost Bat transforms a single fighter jet into a formidable team, capable not only of surveillance but also of engaging adversaries. This delivers a vital layer of protection for our aviators, who remain our most valuable asset. And this is just part of a much bigger picture. Under Australia's 2024 National Defence Strategy, they're planning to invest more than $6.6 billion in various drone platforms over the next decade, with at least $2.8 billion specifically for uncrewed aerial systems. Australia isn't the only country watching this technology closely. Boeing has already identified potential international customers, including the US Navy and Poland. The Ghost Bat has a unique advantage in the export market. It's the most mature, Western-designed collaborative combat aircraft available, and it faces fewer US export restrictions than American-developed systems. Now, you might be wondering about the US Air Force. Boeing was actually cut from the Air Force's Collaborative Combat Aircraft program last year during a down select. But here's the thing. The CCA program is structured in multiple development cycles. Boeing could absolutely return to compete in Increment 2, possibly with an evolved version of the Ghostbat design. The Air Force has already used at least one Ghostbat to support CCA-related testing, so the door isn't closed. It's worth noting that Australia isn't the first to achieve this milestone. Turkey's Kizil Elma drone beat them to it using a domestically produced Gökdoğan air-to-air missile. But the Ghostbat's success is still significant because it represents a Western platform with proven interoperability with NATO standard systems and aircraft. The successful AMRAAM launch marks a pivotal moment in unmanned combat aviation. We're witnessing the emergence of a new era where autonomous drones fight alongside human pilots in complex, contested airspace. The Ghostbat isn't just a drone, it's a glimpse into the future of air combat. A future where swarms of loyal wingmen extend the reach of crewed fighters, absorb risk in high-threat environments, and multiply combat effectiveness without putting more pilots in danger. Australia's billion-dollar bet on this technology shows they believe that future is arriving sooner than we think. And based on what we just saw over Woomera Range, they might be right. Thanks for watching.